Boom, 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 boom. After. Week 2 on the way. You know what that means. Prediction time, baby. Let's get to it. I'm still in my gear. I just got back from the console series. A little bit tired. Excuse-moi. But I want to get my picks in before we get going for the next week. So, ready, set, go. This is the schedule for the next week. Now, I did, unfortunately, spill over last week, but we'll pretend like I didn't. And I probably want to change my picks anyway. I mentioned last week that week number 1 is the toughest, and a lot of times, I don't really take it too seriously. Like, I'm not trying to win no points, because you don't know how anybody's going to come out. I think Luminosity is a perfect example of that. But, so, let's get started. Tuesday, we're going to see Team Rival versus Team Dignitas. I still think this goes in Dignitas' favor. Nothing changes here. I expect to see these guys really swinging hard. Dignitas is still one of the best teams around. Mouse versus Obey is interesting. The way we see Obey and Mouse come out here. Obey had a really slow start. Now, are they a better team than Mouse? Probably. But do they have all the pieces working together is a different story. I do think that Obey takes this over Mouse eventually, but we're talking 3 games, and Mouse are going to win 1, and they're going to look very strong doing so. Hopefully, Jermaine can step up as well, because I think that this Mouse Sports team is going to be really strong, specifically when Jermaine's performing. So keep an eye on this Mouse Sports lineup. I'm not saying they're going to be number 1 anytime soon, but this is a really strong team that I don't think people really expected. E-United versus Trifecta. Again, Trifecta, a stronger team than anticipated, and E-United not as strong as anticipated. Scary D is looking way too good. Zapman didn't have too much of a showing. So I want to see Zap step up, and I want to see the rest of the team at Yankee as well step up as well for Trifecta. E-United, something's got to give. I don't know if this is the team they beat. I think it is in 3, but again, Trifecta might be able to dance. Not a guaranteed 3 like we said with Mouse, but United wins this nonetheless. Space Station versus Counter Logic Gaming. I think sealed. So people have said that Counter Logic Gaming is one of the better teams in scrims. Counter Logic Gaming certainly looks like one of the best teams out there right now, but so does Space Station. This is going to be a slugfest. I don't know who wins here. Honestly. I just don't. Don't know what to tell you folks. So, I mean, flip a coin, select a team. You a Barra fan, go ahead and select Space Station. You a Homie and Hurry fan, go ahead and select Counter Logic Gaming. I think this does go to Space Station. I think they've looked really strong. And if there's 2 nuts going up against Counter Logic Gaming, should be fun. This is going to be one of my favorite matches to watch. Dig versus SK. Again, I think SK has legs. SK will succeed, not against Team Dignitas. Energy versus Obey. Again, I think this is all Energy, unfortunately, for Obey and their fans. Energy with Emilzy just looks better than Obey with Raffer. Over time, I think Obey might become the better team. I think Energy probably have better acceleration, whereas Obey have better top speed. But right now, we're still accelerating. This goes to Energy versus SK Gaming. Again, I think it's just raw, a better team than what the SK boys can sort of present. Friday being our last day, we say what up to Trifecta and Splice. Very evenly matched teams. This is going to be another good one to watch. Again, I think Trifecta ekes it out here. I want to see what happens with these guys, but I think Mask has a little bit more prowess in the jungle than the team on Splice. LG and Space Station, again, really close matchup, surprisingly. So, Base Station, I think, is the stronger team, but I want to see how Luminosity plays here against Space Station to see if they're the real deal. Versus Splice, I think Luminosity just has it in the bag. I think they're a better squad than Splice, especially from what they showed us. So, I expect this one to continue to go in that direction. Praise Week Daddy, baby. LG. This is going to be the wrap-up for the week. I think that's pretty accurate, if you ask me. So, take these picks, run with them. Don't take these picks, is what it is. Leave me a like and a comment and all that fun stuff, because I know that y'all are going to let me know when I'm wrong. And I certainly want to hear it. So, thank you. I'll catch you next time. Boom, 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 after. That's it. CM, baby.